I am not a financial advisor, and this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. The content discussed here is not intended as financial, investment, tax, or legal advice. Always consult with a qualified professional before making any financial decisions. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All opinions expressed are my own. Aloha and welcome back. I am your host, Colin Edsman, and today we're going to be watching a Robinhood Presents The World is Flat. Now, I have no idea what this event is going to be about. It's set to start here within the next 5 minutes or so. Well, it was supposed to start actually a minute from now. It seems they pushed the event back about 5 minutes or so. So we're going to hang out here for a second and chill while we wait for this event. Now, as far as updates go, the Robinhood agentic account, Kairos Trading Desk, is doing well. Took some profit this morning. There's a bit of a blackout event going on macro-wise because of the Fed meeting going on. So the trader is automatically not doing anything too crazy during that blackout event. Now, since I'm going to have to vamp here for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to also look into what other things we got. Oh, also, I got accepted, or more accurately, the account got accepted to do options trading. So I'm setting up a sleeve to start trading options in the agentic account as well. We are sitting here at 7:45 Hawaii time in the morning. This event is set to be at 2 o'clock somewhere in London, if I'm not mistaken. Here, let's check the description. Then we'll get a little bit more background. All right. Robinhood presents The World is Flat, sponsored by Robinhood Markets Incorporated. Oh, here we go. We're getting some movement. I don't think we have any sound yet. Bada bing. All right. Well, I'm really excited. I have been so focused on so many other things. I have not even an inkling of what this event is about. So I'm going to be just as surprised as you guys when this comes through. Now, the title implies something about flatness. I don't get it. I don't get it yet. We'll figure it out together. Well, I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, whenever you are. I'm having a great summer. This is we've got 1 day left of my son being 1 years old, and tomorrow he turns 2, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day with him. The actual Robinhood shares price got a bit of a pump today as well on anticipation of this event. The overall market seemed to be doing pretty well. Here, let's just double check on the day. Yep, seems portfolio was up on the day. It closed a few positions, the Kairos trading desk. So I think after or starting next week is when we're really going to get a lot of movement there. It's going to start trading options as well. Oh, here we go. We got some music on. We do not. Is that just me? Hold on a second. Nope. Legitimately no music. Are they not going to let us chat? Ah, dang. Oh well. We get to just watch it then. Nope, nothing yet. I hope that wasn't loud for you guys. I'm still getting used to this microphone stand. It's on a like an arm. I don't know what to call this thing. Maybe we'll come up with it and kind of see it like that. See, kind of an arm. But because of that, I'm still getting kind of used to how it moves and whether it's in my face or not. We're working it. We're working it. But if I tap it, oh man, then this thing goes haywire. Then it gets all loud. So I'm doing my best not to tap it. I'm gonna put some plumber's tape on these threads. Hopefully, it'll prevent some of the vibrating going on when you just accidentally tap a little bit. I'll give it a little bit of tap, and you can kind of see. See, that was barely anything. So we gotta fix that. Because I'm a hand moving kind of guy. So the second I touch it and all of a sudden it goes bong like a gong went off, that's not good for you or for me. Now, this is not new. Robinhood is not always the most on time with their lives if you follow this at all. As you can tell, it's a beautiful day today here on the island. We're seeing kind of a semi-cloudy sky. There's a light breeze. I would say it's about 75 degrees out, birds chirping. It's going to be a beautiful day. Um, Now, you guys don't usually get me at this time of hour, so it's a completely different light setup, and my glasses will start transitioning to the sun as it comes in the window. So it's about to get very Corey Hart mode or Carrie Hart mode. Sunglasses indoors. Dang, I hope that wasn't loud either. I'll figure this out. Now, so from goals for the week, we have I want to make sure the agents close the week strong. I also want to continue trading my own trades this week because duh, I have to trade my own account as well. But also, I got a chance to start really diving into my son's custodial account. Let's make sure I'm close enough here. Check, 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 check. Yeah, okay. Because he's going to be 2. He doesn't manage his own money. But one day he will manage his own money, just like you manage your own money and your children will manage their own money. So I started his custodial account, but I saw that they have and I knew about it beforehand, but I actually got a chance to see it. They have a gifting section. Now, what you can do is you don't have to have a Robinhood account to be able to gift a stock or capital to any child that you get the link for. I like that because then for parents, um, they have designated funds right to the kid, the giftees, what can give the child a stock that they believe in, or here's some capital to go buy the stock that you believe in as a parent, right? So this is a great vehicle for starting wealth early for young children. I love this. I love this gift custodial account thing. I don't know what to call it. But it also has a QR code where you can just kind of snap a picture. And like I said, you don't have to have a Robinhood account to be able to gift a child this. Now I'm going to take this off for a second because it's obviously not going yet. But what you can do also is you can put the QR code on the invitation. So if you're a parent like me who I just don't need stuff from people, right? Like my community is not the most well off in the whole wide world. Uh, so they will give more than they can afford a lot of times. So I wanted something that's anonymous and simple that you can just kind of take a picture and here's $5 or here's $10 or here's no bucks. It doesn't really matter. But then sometimes people get all showboaty with presents and I don't really love that. So this is a good way for parents would be like, hey, no, we're not doing presents, but if you'd like to give, this is where it's going to go for Franklin's future or your child's future or whoever. I'm hoping, though, soon that they'll turn this gifting idea into something that we can do for other people, like friends or people getting married or baby showers, like for people who don't. Well, with baby showers, the child doesn't have a social security number yet, right? So it doesn't count. But a way that you can gift shares and stocks would be a great way and a good community boost, because maybe even down the road we can start to sh- share or trade. It's like I give you a share, you give me a share directly, rather than having to sell it then buy it on the market. I can be like, oh, I'm gonna give my friend a share of this stock because I believe in it and I think he will too, but I don't think he'll ever buy it. That sort of thing. Or it's like, okay, I'll trade you this item for a share of this, right? You can do it that way. I don't see why we can't turn this gifting QR code idea into some sort of bartering system with stocks through your brokerage, right? I don't see why stocks and ETFs, just like crypto, can't be utilized as some sort of currency. Now, the event has not started yet, so we're still hanging out here. I don't know what time it is for you guys. Most of the country's sitting somewhere at about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This whole daylight saving time thing just kind of messes up my whole vibe every year. But who cares? Because we're here, we're happy, we're enjoying life. I'm sitting with you at, well, now it's 7:55 on a, what day of the week is this? Tuesday? Wednesday? I'm gonna say it's Wednesday. I don't know. I don't really keep track of the week anymore. I open my brokerage. If no movement is happening, it's a Saturday. mm. While I'm looking at it, and there was some news this morning, since I'm vamping here for a sec. I read an article head this morning that a man's getting 10 years for robbing a Pokemon store, or a card store that sells Pokemon cards. He stole about 21,000 worth of goods, Pokemon cards, and the sort. But the real funny thing is, the reason I don't want to say they got him, but the smoking gun, is he drew some sort of Pokemon symbol, most likely a Pokeball, on his calendar on the day he was going to rob the place. That is dumb. Now, I don't give investment advice, but I can give you, well, I don't want to give you robbery advice either, but that seems pretty straightforward. Don't put it on the calendar. But I do want to show you guys something awesome I got for Father's Day. Check this out. What? It's a Pokemon card of me and my son. So as you can tell, it's got bull market blast and arrow accuracy. Rare, data chew, right? I love where we are as far as technology and gift giving goes. Like, this is something I'm going to hold on to for as long as humanly possible. So the picture itself was from an actual picture that my wife took of my son and I at a Japanese restaurant we went to on the other side of the island. And oh, I just love seeing it. Look how shiny it is. So when I got this for Father's Day, like, I almost lost my mind. Like, there's so many little details in here. I'll try to get as close to you guys as I can. Like, so many little details. And every single thing got to be chosen, from the power, the heart. It's got the Pokemon on the back. Now it is backwards, but I think that's because of trademark infringement. They can still pull it off without having to, if it's not straight. I don't care about that. But this is definitely one of my more prized possessions now. And no, it's not worth 21K like that guy stole, but it's worth more than anything to me. Ah, that's so cool. So I have it here in my office. Keep me inspired. It'll never be worth as much as a Pokemon card, so no one will ever have to steal it. And hey, maybe every year I can get a new Pokemon card of as my son grows. Who knows, right? It's all a thing. Oh, forward-looking statement. Hold on a second. Still no sound. Interesting. But I think we're getting some traction here on the event, so let's get this up. All right. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to start or not yet, but we'll be ready and prepared when it does. Now, I'm a SpaceX holder as well, like a lot of people are, as well as a Warp holder. SpaceX is one company in space, and a bunch of other things like energy, infrastructure, satellites, the like. But Warp is a ETF that's exposed to the entire space economy, which I thought was great because it's like buying an ETF for the planet, right? But in space. So we have a global economy, we have individual economies, now we have a space economy. And of course, I want exposure to that because that's where we're going. That's now we're commercializing space. Uh, with the amount of pushback we're going to be getting on, well, data centers and where they go and what they do, space will most likely be the place to put it. Now we're still seeing some cautionary note regarding forward-looking statement. Hey, okay, all right, just making sure that's just fine print for fine print's sake. But I like to sometimes look at the fine print because every once in a while there'll be like something funny or a little joke in there. I love fine print like that. Now I don't put jokes in my fine print when I make contracts or trusts or wills or whatever. But one day someone's gonna ask me to, and I'm gonna. Like, I think I want to maybe update our stuff and maybe just put a tiny joke in there. Just like, oh, a tiny joke in there. Left hand. Oh, man. They are heck of. Well, I think they might also be a little bit behind because Vlad is on a boat. As far as I could tell from the footage from this morning, he was on a boat. So I'm not quite sure what's happening, when it's happening, but something's gonna happen at some point. We'll pull this back, and then when it comes up, we'll bring it back up. Oh my goodness! But it'll start at some point. For now, we will just chill. For my other uh, Hawaii people, hope you're enjoying your morning, whatever day of the week this is. Drop your questions and comments in the chat if you have them. If you're watching this after the live stream, please drop a comment in there if you have any questions or something you'd like to have brought up on a future podcast. I'm happy to bring up content that is relevant to you and to your situation if I can at all help. Because that's what we're here for. There's no, I'm not against anybody. There's no competitors in stock trading or ETF trading, equities trading. I'm not against anybody, right? We're all against the same thing, poverty. And we're all trying to achieve the same thing, comfortableness and maybe some long-term wealth. So with our enemies being the same and our goals being the same, we can help each other as best as possible without it being, well, a sell of any sort. Yeah, okay, sometimes there are investors and finfluencers that try to get you to buy something. I'm not here to help you buy anything because there are tens of thousand things to buy. What I want to do is I want to help people learn how to look at things. What is the important part of finding a good opportunity? Now you'll miss a trade here and there, but you got to turn as many rocks over as you can to find as many trades as you can. And over that course of time, you'll be profitable. Trying to sit all the time and wait and look for the next SanDisk or the next 1,000 or 10 bagger or 100 bagger, whatever. Stop saying bagger. It's such a dumb term. But you need to consider that we're all looking for profit. and we're all looking to grow our own legacies, for lack of a better. Well, no, it's a great term, right? Oh man, I'm gonna need to avoid this poll, but plug, right? Bing. Oh, legacies. Because it's important to create something that will live longer than you. Because, as you can tell, people die. But life is a lot of things. But life is not long. Let me just double check, make sure everything's going here, because we are here for a reason and we want to make sure it's actually going. Oh, they have a chat. Let's go. All right, let's get in the chat. Enough of me vamping. Bing. All right. That's awesome. I'm glad we got a chat up. I'm not seeing anybody I know quite yet, but hey, it's Los. Let's go. All right. Now this is going to get increasingly more interesting now that I'm trying to type. Let's go. All right. This is awesome. Very excited. Very excited. Debating on whether I should move that. Nah, it's okay. Right? It's like got a lot of empty space here. And not so much empty space here. 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 Boop. All right, that's fine. We'll mess with it. We'll mess with it. It's all good. Cool. Now, who else is in the chat? Man, this chat is flying. I can't keep up. All right, looks like we're going to be talking about Robinhood chain, buy flat. No one's buying flat. Ugh. Late. I'll be deleting my account, lol. That's funny. Oh, that's really funny. Amazing. Oh man. Oh, we got something going here. Okay. Epic. Captain. All right, this is pretty cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Chairman and CEO of Robinhood, Vlad Tenev, and Senior Vice President of Crypto and International, Johan Kerbrat.
Ooh. Let's go! Brother needs a sword.
Great to see you all. Well then, I know many of you traveled far and wide to be here today. Who here is local?
It's like five
All right.
people.
And who traveled from overseas? Great. Well, wherever you're from, thank you for making the trip to the Old Royal Naval College here in Greenwich, London. Steps away from the Meridian Line, the center point for measuring time and place on Earth.
Our timing was pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah?
You know, starting this live stream just at 2-1 after England won, really well timed.
Congrats,
Tell me,
congrats.
Vlad, how was your journey here?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was rough seas, very stormy out there, brutal winter.
Well, I'm glad you made it anyway, but I have to ask, do you really think the world is flat? Especially you, as a former mathematician?
Indeed,
Former?
I do. And you're very kind to call me a mathematician. You see, most people adopt the beliefs and rely on the observations of others. Unfortunate, but it's true. But those who make history possess an almost irrational self-belief. What others deem impossible, they make possible. You know how they do that, Johan?
I don't know. Hard work, maybe?
Yes, but also by declaring it so. As one example, for a long time, we believed that ownership of a financial asset was only possible if validated via central bank or authority. We needed a giant building with big, sturdy columns and Baroque art on the ceilings and walls to create trust. But then someone, or some group of people, perhaps a guild, wrote a 9-page white paper that said we didn't need any of this. A peer-to-peer agreement, validated by mathematics, was enough to establish ownership. And now, 18 years later, here we are.
And I can tell you, Vlad, that white paper changed my life. I was literally working at McDonald's in France when it was written.
Wow.
McDonald's in France, you say? So tell me, is it really called Royale with cheese?
Well, it's actually a royal cheese.
Metric system.
All right, anyway, I remember reading that white paper and thinking, this is a solution to everything. And then I got into Bitcoin mining, and now I'm here with you.
Well, you know, the two of us, Johan, we come from different corners of the earth, but our shared ideology has brought us together.
Okay, well, but if you're saying that the world is flat figuratively, then yes, I agree with you. But if you're being literal, when I was watching your ship arrive through the spyglass, I saw the mast appear before the hull. Doesn't that prove the actual curvature of the Earth?
A common misconception. You don't just rely on the spyglass, Johan. Our tools, be they forged in brass or logic, often cloud the truth.
Oh, quantum's in the
All right, so you're a mathematician, and now I'm
Let's
philosopher.
go.
All right,
One
you always surprise me,
coin
Vlad.
to rule
Well,
them all.
not to worry. I'm not here
Morning,
to talk
brother.
about
How's it going?
epistemology. What we're here to discuss, maybe a bit simpler, but no less important on a macro scale. I'm here to talk about ownership. You see, a future owned by the few is inherently very fragile. Robinhood exists to make everyone an owner, because ownership of high-quality real-world assets is essential to a free, stable, and prosperous society. And our quest here, as you know, good sir, continues to be to expand it all over the world.
My
You might remember
guy.
this blackboard from last year.
Mahalo for joining me, brother.
I brought it with me on the ship for one very specific reason.
You know, between you and I think you're getting a little obsessed with this chalkboard, but, you know, go ahead.
It's very nice, Johan. You can.
I love
very
that
tactile.
board.
Yeah, very disappointing that we've moved to.
I don't think it
whiteboards.
looks any different from the last time
So-
I saw it.
You might have noticed I haven't erased it. Pretty amazing, right? This is a map in a way. A map we've charted of a new world where crypto and TradFi become one, through a process we call tokenization, which opens up real-world productive assets to anyone. Now, at our event last year in south of France, we launched
Aloha.
phase 1 of stock tokens, unlocking
It's like luau
exposure
now.
to U.S. equities. That's this part of the map right here. And to give you a preview, we're going to be significantly upgrading them. You'll see a brand new version. A brand new version that completely reimagines them and how they work. Now, the rest of the map was a vision for the future. One of those declarations that I was
Aight.
talking about earlier. Now, I've traveled here today along with some distinguished guests to see if that future has arrived.
And for once, I don't think you will be disappointed.
Okay, good to hear. Now, you and I have also been discussing expanding Robinhood's global trade routes.
That's right. So I send our most trusted leader to every corner of the world to accomplish this.
You do admit the world has corners.
All right, I send them around the world on these missions.
Spoken like a true roundie, Johan.
Anyway, today they will present their results to you. We have 5 speakers and over 12 big announcements to share with
goofy.
you.
Okay.
Lad, I hope you find them to your liking.
Well, I shall take my seat and listen intently to what they have to say.
Great. So let's start tonight's proceeding. We are gathered here today not to celebrate history, but to consider what would a new age of global innovation look like if it included everyone equally.
You're calling me a philosopher.
True. And first up, Rear Admirals Jordan Sinclair and Sang Sung Lee have just returned from a year-long voyage democratizing finance across 3 continents. Gentlemen, please come forward. The floor is yours.
Yeah, they need swords. Not a single sword.
Thank you. And we do find it interesting you chose to come and visit around the time of Wimbledon and Formula One. Presume just a coincidence?
I'm not here to discuss trifling matters of sport and entertainment, gentlemen. Show me your progress.
Yes, of course. Well, we return with the news that we've broken a major threshold with over 1 million funded customer accounts outside the US. This brings the total of Robinhood's customers to nearly 28 million, spanning 38 countries and 3 continents.
Yeah, I
You
wouldn't
got my
mess with the
attention
guy.
For now.
Great, because we have a number of global updates for you, starting right here at the Greenwich Meridian line. It's incredible to see so many familiar faces from our UK community. I even see one person who's been at every single event. We made a lot of progress here in the UK, recently adding ISAs with a 2% match.
Bigger fan than
Even with this
me.
extensive list on screen, what's missing? That's right, crypto.
Right, quantum
You
swords.
have been
Like,
loud and clear that you want to
you
keep
figured
crypto
they would be
alongside your
everywhere
stocks
there.
and options. So
yeah,
I'm happy
I
to
don't know.
announce that we plan to finally roll out crypto on the Robinhood UK app.
This is not nearly enough for our distinguished guests here. What else do you have?
Well, we do have something that our advanced crypto traders in the US are going to be very happy about.
Oh?
And that's a new professional trading experience with maker orders. This enables customers who want to offer liquidity on the platform to do so with fees as low as 0%, with no added spreads.
So they got
With
makers
this,
on
you're getting one of the most
Kalshi
competitive
too, I
offers
think.
out there for pro crypto traders, and it starts rolling out
For
today
predictions.
across our
Interesting.
mobile app and our advanced desktop experience on Legend.
Alright.
I mean,
Yo, Q,
Go
you're
on.
gonna have to teach me what the heck that is
It's a
when you
start.
F with it.
I've traveled a long way to come here.
Wait a minute.
I know what you're thinking, Vlad. Still not enough. And I'm happy to deliver with 2 new expansions. So, on Canada Day, I'm excited to announce that today we are bringing home something that is long overdue. Robinhood. Thanks to our acquisition of WonderFi earlier this year,
Congrats,
Robinhood
Maple
is
Leafs.
available to download in Canada. Just scan the QR code on the screen here and get started with a special offer of 0 trading fees for 90 days. I hope
Wow.
0 fees meets your approval, Vlad.
I have had
That's
my eye
great
on
if you're already
Canada
good
for a
at it.
while.
Exactly, and they delivered.
And whilst this is great for our friends in North America, we're also breaking ground in Asia. I'm excited to announce that Robinhood Singapore has received its Capital Market Services license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore.
Yeah, congrats, I think.
See, Vlad?
It's a significant step towards offering brokerage services to our customers in the future. This is a really big moment for our growth across the region.
Awesome.
Not big enough in my book.
Well, we do have one last
Dude's gonna
update.
break that
I can't promise
that
that you'll
hammer
like it,
like
but
he
I
did
know our
at the New York
customers
Stock
will.
Exchange
It's been
when
over a
RVI
year since
came
we
out.
launched
Just
Robinhood in 30 European countries under our
blew up
MiCA
that
and
thing.
MiFID licenses. Customers on Robinhood Europe have access to 90+
Robinhood
cryptocurrencies,
Europe.
tokenized exposure to thousands of stocks, 5% yield on your euros, and last but not least, crypto perpetual futures. And I have to say, our
5%?
customers love perpetual futures.
Dang.
The only problem is that perps on Robinhood and most other platforms in Europe are
Y'all,
only
can we get
supportive for
5%
crypto.
out here?
And it was
Shoot.
clear from talking to customers, they want perps on far more asset classes. So, as of today, oil, gold, silver, ETF, and FX perpetual futures will be available on Robinhood
All right,
Europe with
Gangy,
up
we
to
kind of
10x
had
leverage
to have this
and
stuff.
tradable 24/7.
Like
This is just
like
the
this had
start
to
of what
roll
you
out
can
because we
access
were
with
seeing
perpetual futures on
perpetual
Robinhood.
futures
And
through
before
the
we go,
timeless event
there's
from
one more
Kapelshi,
thing.
so this makes
We're
sense.
offering a 5% boost on qualifying cryptocurrency deposits into Robinhood Europe before July 30th.
5%.
And that's it from us. 5 announcements, 3 continents, and 38 countries. I hope that met your expectations, Vlad.
Well, I think there are 4 more continents and countless more countries, are there not?
There are, and we'll get right on it.
Come on.
Gotta check
What
in
do you
on
think of
Eddie
that,
Money.
Johan?
Vlad, thank you for tearing apart my rear admirals once again. I think it's a real moral boost for everyone.
Not to worry, Johan. To further improve morale, I would be happy to take over this presentation and share some knowledge from the new world, where we are at the forefront of artificial intelligence innovation.
Hey, don't forget that we have Mistral here in Europe.
Oh, the Mistral, please don't remind me. It's
Oh,
Gus
the
made the
what?
crypto winter especially brutal around the Mediterranean. Fortunately, I brought with me on my ship not just gifts and high expectations.
There we go.
I've also brought Gina Pasqua Abeles to introduce you to the world of agentic trading. Are you ready?
Oh, all right. Now let's talk about something interesting. Oh, agents. Ah, this lady's cool too.
Watch this, Johan.
Thank you, Vlad. And thank you for taking me across the Atlantic to show Johan this exciting technology.
I don't know if you guys
So
are
let's start
Brooklyn
with
Nine-Nine
Cortex, our
fans,
personal
but
financial
incoming.
assistant. We've given
Damn,
it a
Gina.
major upgrade to rely more heavily on core model reasoning, which allows Cortex to go far beyond what it was capable of before. This makes Cortex one of the only AI tools that can scan the web for the latest world events, pair that with real-time pricing data alongside trading insights to help you uncover new strategies. So there's a lot more it can do, but I'm going to show you just 3 of my new favorites. First, we launched Crypto Digest last year to help keep you informed. Now you can turn those insights into a live conversation here with Cortex. Here, I can pull up any symbol I care about, ask whatever I need to know, and then decide if I want to take a trade. Very cool.
Interactive digests are incredible. For my own investing, I've been relying exclusively on Cortex.
All right, interesting.
Okay, well, second, Cortex can make your tax planning easier as well, which I think we all likely need. Here, I asked it to show my current lots for Bitcoin, and it quickly found unrealized losses, helping me to uncover opportunities I did not even know I had for harvesting. From here, I can go directly into the tax lot sell flow to take action on these opportunities. And finally, you can now see summaries of what other Robinhood traders are asking Cortex right here in our trending questions section.
Check this out, Johan. Truly magnificent right here.
Okay, so it looks like a lot of people are interested in stablecoin adoption. Let's dig in from here with Cortex and find out more. I'm sure you all want to start exploring this for yourself. So Cortex with advanced reasoning will start rolling out this month to US Robinhood Gold members.
World class, simply world class.
If you say so.
Watch and learn. She's building to a crescendo. Go on, Gina.
That's right. Thank you, Vlad. Our AI journey is just starting. We are not stopping here. Last year, we announced
Gotta
a
love the
feature that everyone
performance.
was excited about: multiple brokerage accounts. Giving
Also, I
users
need that
the ability
podium.
to create separate accounts for different use cases. And then just last month, we expanded support to crypto. Today, we are going one step further, and we're announcing the launch of agentic accounts for crypto trading. Now, why is
Oh,
this important? As I'm speaking, on the screens, you're seeing just an example of the pricing data, news,
dude.
order book for Bitcoin that could happen over the
Yes.
course of just 2 minutes.
Okay.
Institutional giants have the ability to use algorithms and rooms full of analysts to scan all of these data points 24/7.
By the
But
end of
the
the summer, I'm
reality
not going to be
is,
doing any of my
no
own
single
trading.
trader has the bandwidth to process this volume of data
It
and
has
have the same
options. It
advantage.
can do equities.
However,
Now,
where humans drown,
as you can see, we're
that's
getting
where
access to
agents
crypto. This is
thrive.
going to be great.
With the launch of the Robinhood MCP and agentic accounts, your agent can act on patterns you would have otherwise missed. As you may know, we recently launched support for equities and options in the US. We've already seen over 70,000 agentic accounts opened in just the first few weeks. And today, I'm excited to
70,000.
share that soon we will introduce agentic trading for crypto as well. Amazing. So let's take a look at some of the things you can
Let's
do once you've set up your agentic
go.
account and selected your agent of choice. To start, let's have our agent build a watch list of stocks that specialize in crypto mining. As the agent is working, you can see your account update in real time as your watch list is created.
Wow.
Awesome. Okay, now let's ask it to invest $1,000 in that list. There you go. See, you can see your positions open and your real-time P&L all in your account. And now let's say I want to invest another $1,000 in that same list. I want to wait until these stocks drop 3 to 5%. Perfect. So our agent will be keeping an eye and reinvesting based on these parameters moving forward. What I love about this is you can work with an agent to create a strategy with specific guardrails and not need to be constantly monitoring your account. And if while you're out, your agent does identify an opportunity based on the strategies you've set up, you will receive a push notification alerting you of the action, ensuring you never miss a thing. This is another big step towards giving retail investors every advantage that institutions have enjoyed for decades. And it's available
Amen
at
to
no
that.
additional cost, with plans to bring it to the UK in the near future. And that's it for me. One presentation and 2 agents.
On a personal note, this makes it
Incredible.
an additional vehicle that can trade in the
Johan.
hours that I'm just not awake. Like,
Amazing,
yes, I used to
isn't
be
it?
able to
The
open
capability
or
of the
trade at
admirals
opening
that we have in the
range
new world.
at 3:30 a.m. my
Vlad,
time.
it's not really fair.
Now,
I think you are
the first
quite
few
a
hours of
little
the trading
harder
day
on my
can just be
admirals than
automated
your own.
on
Just
crypto,
making
options,
excuses.
and
Thank you,
equities.
Gina. You may
I am
return to the
elated.
ship. Johan,
I also missed who's coming.
now I have something that will truly knock your socks off. A third agent, one that I think you'll find very useful. Robinhood has just entered the agentic commerce space. We see a world with billions of agents paying each other and paying merchants. And as you continue to expand our global trade routes,
Now you can talk
much
about
of
the
this
credit
activity will
card.
be across borders. Now, there's been a flurry of rush stablecoin solutions coming to market over the past 2 years. But let's face it, not a lot of merchants accept stablecoins yet. If you want your agent to transact, here's what you need. Number one, ubiquitous merchant acceptance worldwide.
Yeah.
You need fraud protections because it's
Yep.
dangerous out there. A lot of pirates in the open ocean. And third, if you want to be competitive with other payment methods, you need transaction rewards, not fees. Now, we think stablecoins will
Yep.
eventually get there. We're betting big on that future. You'll hear more about that later tonight. But in the meantime,
Okay.
while everyone is using the right buzzwords but doing nothing, we've launched what, to our knowledge, is the world's first consumer agentic credit card, and also the first agentic commerce product that you'll actually want to use. You may have seen our video online where we showed an agent buying a domain, creating a website, and setting up hosting autonomously by itself, 3 minutes, start to finish. Quite amazing.
Trippy, huh?
This
Oof.
morning, we tried
Love the
something
future.
new to push the limits even further with our agentic card. So first thing we did, in the app, we turned off automatic approvals. We do want it to operate autonomously after all. Then we upped the spending limit to $10,000. Then we wrote this prompt that I think you'll find interesting. I'm speaking to 250 people at the old Royal Naval College in London today.
What are
Many
you
of them
about to
have
do?
supported what we're doing for a long time, and I'd like to get some gifts for them. Nothing too fancy, just interesting items that they might enjoy. I have to prepare for my presentation, so figure out all the details yourself. Make sure you get at least one gift for each person. That's the constraint. Make no mistakes.
Make no mistakes. That's got to be a
After
t-shirt.
thinking for several seconds, hopefully we can see it thinking here, the agent leapt into action, okay? And it started adding small, thoughtful gifts to the cart here. So you can take a look. We've got some fancy chocolates, always thoughtful. There's perfume and some champagne glasses that I can see there for that special trader in your life. Some serum for aging skin. I don't know if any of us really need that.
We all do.
From
Take care
here,
of your skin.
the agent
Hydrate.
actually went ahead and purchased your gifts for delivery today. And I thought that was pretty impressive.
Very nice.
All right, all right.
A historic first, you might say. But I can't be certain about that. So some of you who have been following Robinhood for a long time may know that I have a particular fascination with the Guinness Book of World Records. We were the first major brokerage to offer commission-free trading of stocks, options, and crypto. More recently,
Dude's
again,
gonna
to my
break another
knowledge, we were
record
the first
right
to offer
now.
exposure to thousands of US stocks through tokenization, not to mention private stocks like OpenAI and SpaceX at the time. We were also the first to hold an outdoor earnings call, and that was very nice weather. And I have no doubt that there are many other firsts, and there will be in the future. But I don't know for sure, because Guinness wasn't there to certify them officially. So today, starting right now, that officially changes. I'd like to introduce you all to Pravin Patel, who is one of the official adjudicators, come on up, for Guinness World Records.
Dude is
So
legitimately
Guinness is
about to break a
located in
Guinness
London,
World
just
Record.
a stone's throw away from here, so we had to invite Mr. Patel here in person.
Well, good evening. Absolutely delighted to be invited by Robinhood Markets to verify the record for the most purchases by an AI agent in 3 minutes by a single credit card.
That's fucking awesome! Okay, yeah, I'm getting flagged for that F word, but worth it!
So,
Now it's
with
PG-13 up
Any
in
Guinness World
here.
Records title, the secret is always in the title itself. Most purchases by an AI agent in 3 minutes by a single credit card. And we have to check that. This is a brand new record, and we love new records. You must have approached us. We want to do this. We like the idea. But we didn't tell you, oh, go ahead and break the record. Make up your own rules. No. We took the idea, we developed it with you, and then we came up with some rules and some minimums. Because this is a first record,
Yep.
right? We didn't say, oh, come with 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 150. We set you a challenging target of 200 purchases in 3 minutes. That's the minimum. But again, it's not
That's
just about
fast.
No.
It's also very important that you follow the guidelines we have set you. These are very, very strict. So that no matter where you are, whether you're in London, here, in Tokyo, in Beijing, or in New York, you have to follow the same guidelines. Absolutely essential. But remember the number 200? I will ask somebody later to remind us what that minimum was.
Amazing.
So the key points are, the AI agent serves as a decision maker, whilst a credit card provides a controlled method of payment. An AI system monitors the marketplace, compares available options, and automatically purchases the items. All purchases must be made using the AI agent. We check that. The AI agent may buy from a single seller or from multiple sellers. It doesn't matter. There can be multiple items purchased in a single transaction. However, all items have to be unique. You can't just buy one item
200
That'd be
times.
far
No,
too easy.
absolutely not.
It
A
literally
detailed
made
breakdown of the
200
agentic credit card must
decisions
be provided. We
in
check
3
that.
minutes.
Every purchase must be fully completed transaction. We check that. So we didn't want you to just say, oh, we've ordered it. Thank you very much. Can we have the record? No, we actually checked that. You actually paid for what you bought. That
Holding
was
us
important.
accountable.
Absolutely. Pending orders, abandoned shopping carts, pre-authorization holds are not counted. Every purchase completed must be provided in a logbook, and the logbook must be verified by an independent witness. We were lucky enough to have Professor George, thank you very much, of Greenwich University, a real expert. I'm no expert on AI agents. I learned a lot. Thank you very much, Professor George, for providing that expert support in verifying what's underpinning this actual attempt. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just one more thing. I must mention a crew member from your engine room. He was absolutely brilliant this morning. So can I ask, what
Here we
was
go,
the
here we
minimum
go.
set? Can I ask somebody? How much? Oh, absolutely, right. And so, with a total of 250 Robinhood markets, you are the Guinness World Records title holder.
Wow,
By
congratulations.
an AI agent in 3 minutes by a single credit card. Congratulations, you are officially amazing.
Congratulations. Wow.
There you go, sir.
Most
Thank you.
This is yours.
You know, this
No
has
one
been a
else can
dream of
beat it
mine for
now.
a very long time. And
well, they can
this
try.
is one of those records that may never be broken. It's like Wilt Chamberlain's 100 points in a basketball game. But if it is broken, I hope it'll be broken using our agentic credit card, because our team is already hard at work
Awesome.
making it faster and more performant.
Hey,
So
that's
thank you,
fucking
Prabin.
cool. Oh, now it's rated R. I said it twice. Dang. Well, I'll put a symbol on the corner when I run
That was
it.
a lot of fun, wasn't it? So if you turn and look behind you,
Turn to
you'll see
live.
that your record had your eye on
There you go.
as soon as it's listed below a certain price. Or you can have it plan your trip to join us at our next voyage, Hood Summit in September.
Let's
Transport,
go,
lodging,
Houston.
rations.
I'll see y'all there.
Plus, if you want, you can turn on approvals to validate and approve transactions on a case-by-case basis. You can change spending limits. Of course, you can revoke access at any time if you feel like it might be going rogue.
Kill
The Robinhood
switch.
Agentic credit card is available now for all our card holders. Johan, what do you think?
You know, that was pretty impressive, I have to say. Very theatrical. But too bad you have to get the credit card only for a US customer.
Yep,
Oh.
you've got me on that one.
Oh.
You'll have to get your Royale with cheese
Oh.
the old-fashioned way. Or sorry, royal cheese.
All right, well, you may think you've won the day with your agentic announcement, but I feel we're all a bit tired of hearing about AI in the news lately. So if you will allow me to resume the report, you can
Keep talking
here
about
for.
it forever.
Let's get into what we really care about and the reason we are all here today, crypto.
Well said.
Let's go, let's go,
floor is
let's
yours,
go.
Commander.
Well, so last year, we briefly announced
Come
something
on
that got a
with
lot
the
of people
news.
very excited, the Robinhood chain. In February, we partnered with Offchain and launched a testnet on the Arbitrum stack, and have seen nearly 200 million transactions since. Then we got to work, teaming up with some incredible partners to help us make the chain the best platform for real-world assets.
Okay.
So I'm excited to announce that we're officially launching the chain today.
Wow! Robinhood chain.
All right, thanks for the applause, but let's be honest, this is nothing to write home about. Every day, there's a new chain being launched. So it's not special because we did it, it's special because of what this chain now makes possible. So I would like to bring up our Vice Admiral, Hilary Skeffington, to tell you more.
Hillary Skiffington.
Hilary, welcome.
Cool name.
I'm going to put all the pressure on you. What do you think makes this chain different?
Thanks for quite the intro, Johan. You don't get to be Vice Admiral by doing the easy work. So let's get into it. a lot of people build chains to launch a token, and that's obviously not what we're here to do. We built the Robinhood chain because we believe decentralized trading should be as intuitive as the Robinhood experience millions of people already know and trust today. So what does this actually mean in practice? We put accessibility, fast execution, and security first. In addition, both Lighter and Arcus, a new exchange by the team behind DYDX, are launching perpetual and spot trading exchanges on the chain itself so that anyone can access it with their own wallet. But that's just the beginning. On top of this, the Robinhood chain is optimized for the world of crypto today, which has changed quite a bit in the past few years. And I know, Johan, you said you were pretty tired of AI, but as an example, most chains are working on legacy technology that didn't anticipate this development. So we designed the Robinhood chain from the start to be AI native. And already, Uniswap and Privy have deployed their skills directly on the chain.
Oh.
So this means developers can easily build agents that act on behalf of users who want to swap a token at the best rate or find the best liquidity pool. They can do everything from connecting a wallet, choosing a DEX, and even sign a transaction. The user just sees the end outcome. And that's not all. As you may know, our vision is that most of the world's assets will eventually move on-chain. So think real estate, private markets, art, and beyond. So most importantly, we've designed the chain for tokenized real-world assets, for institutional integration, and for a future where TradFi and crypto merge. Okay, so I'm sure some of you are excited to start exploring what's possible. So we've compiled all the necessary information you'll need to connect at the QR code on the screen.
Very promising, Vice
Click.
Admiral. I hope with a robust chain like this, you have a robust wallet to match.
We do. We definitely do. We've actually been upgrading the Robinhood wallet to exist side by side with the chain.
Awesome.
Can we see it?
Yeah, actually, if you haven't seen it before, the Robinhood wallet includes something most decentralized wallets don't have. The same simple UI and UX that made us famous. On top of that, we are bringing over more of our most popular features, including perpetuals. We are rolling out access to this in the Robinhood wallet now. You will find a first-class experience focused on fast execution and security. Lighter will be powering the native perpetual on the wallet as well, and we'll continue to deepen our collaboration with them.
Very nice.
Let me show you how this works. This is what the wallet looks like from the perspective of an international user opening the app for the first time. You will notice this new tab at the bottom with all the perpetual available. To start with, let's choose a contract. What company are you all most excited about besides Robinhood, of course? All right, I heard SpaceX, so no surprise there. It was a big IPO. So you can see all the contract details right here on the detail page. And of course, you can open a position. So let's say we are going to open a long position. You will be able to change the margin very easily with a slider.
Wow.
And you can change the leverage. Let's say we are going to do 6x.
Don't F with leverage if you don't know what you're doing.
And you can confirm just by swiping, and voila, a new order placed in a few taps directly on the Lighter exchange, settling on the Robinhood chain.
Good speed on that.
And that's not all. Lighter has committed 11 million worth of lead token to the Robinhood community. Here's how you earn your share. Starting August 1st, every perps trade in eligible jurisdiction earn points, and 2 times in the Robinhood wallet. And those points will convert directly into lead token from that pool.
Oh.
But we're not stopping here. Let's talk about global ownership.
Interesting.
My favorite topic. I truly believe broad ownership can change the world.
Amen.
Then I think you'll be pleased with what we're doing.
All right, let's see it.
So for a lot of people outside the US, stock trading is harder to access than it should be. But markets are global, and stocks shouldn't feel locked behind borders, limited to inconvenient time zones, or buried in interfaces that were never built for how most people actually invest. So last year we did something about it, and as you saw in Vlad's infamous chalkboard, we launched over 2,000 classic stock tokens to give our EU customers a shot at getting exposure to companies like Tesla or Apple, all using crypto rails. But that was just the beginning. The plan has always been to unlock stock tokens, taking them out of our walled garden and into the open world of DeFi. So introducing our new stock tokens. Now, to clarify, we're not just taking our old tokens and putting them on DeFi. We actually completely changed the structure.
Okay.
So the new stock tokens are still backed one-to-one, and now your interest is secured no matter what happens to Robinhood.
That's right, Admiral. Our enterprise rests on
Very
a foundation
cool.
of safety and security, always.
It does, it does. And next, we're looking to enable institutions to redeem tokens directly for shares.
Brilliant.
But most importantly, they're built DeFi first, which means you can move them on chain, hold them in your own wallet, trade them 24/7 globally, and most importantly, put them to work right alongside the rest of your crypto.
All right, Vice Admiral Skeffington, are they available in international waters? My crew was frustrated that they were only in Europe last year.
Great question. Yes, they are. And this time, these stock tokens can travel actually much farther. They're now available directly to use in the Robinhood wallet in over 120 countries.
Wow.
120 countries.
That is half the civilized world. It's like 200 plus
Very
countries
important
in the
work.
world.
Perhaps one of you can briefly demonstrate how they work.
Yeah, I got this. So let's go back to our wallet that I just introduced you to. And let's search for the stock token of the company that we care about. So you mentioned SpaceX earlier. I'm going to, oops,
Not that one.
search for it. And this is the detail page of the SpaceX stock token that will close your order. You can confirm the purchase by swiping
1%
again.
max slippage. That's pretty good.
And you know, it is based on the Robinhood chain,
Time to
so
complete.
everything is going to update pretty quickly.
Okay.
And you
I
will be
dig
able
it.
to see your balance changing right after.
Wow.
And
The
now,
use cases
like any
are
crypto asset,
numerous
you
at this
can
point
transfer
now.
this token or use them on DeFi as collateral. And this is where it gets even more interesting. Let's travel 3,100 miles south of here, directly along the Prime Meridian, where a friend of ours, Abu, lives. He works with Beast Philanthropy in Ghana, and he's helping build an education fund to give young people in cacao growing communities more opportunities.
I was
They are
literally
a great
talking about this
organization,
at the
and we've
beginning
made
of
a
the show.
donation recently.
Watch.
But in addition to that, let's say I wanted to send him a stock to start investing. It will usually take 2 to 4 weeks minimum, and so much paperwork and bureaucracy, it's almost not worth it.
How did
Unfortunately,
I
this is
know
true of
that?
sending stock to most countries. However, on crypto rails, it only takes seconds to send a stock token around the world.
Yeah.
All he has to do is to download the Robin wallet, send me the QR code, and I can get him the tokens immediately.
Now I can
No red
gift
tape,
people
no intermediaries,
stocks.
no 4-week
How
nightmare.
cool! And then they
So,
can
to show you
take
what I'm
that
talking
crypto
about, let's
stock
send this
token
stock
and
this
turn
SpaceX
it
stock
into the
token to Abu,
actual
who's
stock.
in Ghana right now. Abu sent
This
me his
is
QR
cool.
code, so all I have to do is to open the send flow, scan the QR code,
Yeah.
and then get this to him.
Very cool. Very useful.
Of course, there is security, always.
Hmm.
And that is that quick. They should already be in this wallet. Let's check in and see if you got them.
That's tight. Tight.
Hi, Johan.
Tight.
We just got them. We are super excited for
Whoa!
receiving something like this. On behalf of the students and the families across all our 11 partner communities, we say a very big thank you to Robinhood and everyone who has contributed
That's
to this great effort.
awesome.
This support will help many young people to stay in school,
Yeah.
continue their education,
Yeah.
and build a brighter future for themselves, their families, and the community as a whole. I hope you visit us soon to see the difference this makes in the lives of the community members. Thank you. We really appreciate this a
Wow.
lot. Thank you so much.
This is world changing. Okay, perfect. Now I can gift people
Obviously,
stocks
we would
or
have
give
loved to
people
have Abu
stocks
call
and trade
us in
them
live,
individually
but I
rather
really
than
hope that
have
I
to
can
trade with the
take him
market,
up on his
buy it off
offer
the
if
market.
Vlad allows me to take a vacation.
You know,
Direct
team,
to
the
consumer
idea that ownership
stock
of
trading.
stock tokens for such innovative companies could be extended so far
Amazing.
across the world would have seemed like science fiction just
Amazing.
1 year ago. So I'm excited for this to become commonplace
Yeah,
and hopefully
me too.
lead to a massive expansion of global wealth
Yep.
and opportunity.
Yep.
You're
And I
right,
heard
Vlad.
what you said about vacation.
Okay, I will try to do a very small one, though. But you were right. This is one of the biggest steps we've taken in terms of our mission to make everyone in the world an owner. And as you just saw, wherever you may be in the world, the Robinhood wallet is one of the best ways to get exposure to US stocks, perps, and more. So to celebrate all of this, we're picking up the tab. For the next 90 days, we'll cover gas fees in the wallet for anyone transacting on the Robinhood chain. That means your gas fees for swaps, crypto and stock token alike, and any bridge transaction into the chain are on us.
I have to
And
go
of course,
update my
no fees on perps using Ledger.
Robinhood wallet.
So
Go update your Robinhood wallet too.
So is that up to your standard, Vlad?
I must say, Johan, I think you've succeeded in opening up infinite new paths to ownership. Praveen, what do you think? One more?
Yeah, absolutely.
One more record?
Oh,
Speaking of records, I should add, if you are one of the viewers of last year's event who received the first ever private SpaceX token a year before the IPO last month, they will be fully tradable as soon as the standard lockup period expires in December.
got it.
Truly. You've surprised me, Johan. I must admit, I feel a little bad. It was a bit hard on the rear admirals earlier, was I not?
You were, sir. But, you know, a little discipline is good for product velocity, after all.
I'm glad you said that. I feel much better.
And actually, we're not done yet, Vlad. So before you go, we have a tribute just for you, something special that we want to bring back to the new world.
A tribute for me.
That's
Right.
right. We have something we've been working on for our US customers, our first DeFi lending product. First, though, let's talk about the way things used to be in crypto. And Johan, I hear you lived through quite a few hardships.
Yes, I have many. Exploring new frontiers in the financial world can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Last year, I shared my tragic Mongox story. So this year, I would like to talk about the incredible yield I was making on my UST on the Terra blockchain.
Ugh.
Congrats.
I was not the only one, apparently. And we all know how that ended, and that's why I'm still working at Robinhood.
Wait, you don't mean it's not because of the ambitious mission and visionary leadership?
Yeah, that too. But there used to be a trade-off. You stick with TradFi and you make less yield, but your money is safe. Or you take a risk for a higher reward and go with crypto, but you're in the open ocean. Anything can happen, and no one is there to protect you but you.
Yep.
That's why we're excited to launch Robinhood Earn, the first decentralized lending product available through the Robinhood app.
Very cool.
We've spent the last year searching for a way to give you the best of both worlds. Higher rewards and higher protection, powered by the Robinhood chain. Of course, that means using not just the Robinhood chain, but also the stablecoin that powers it, USDG. USDG is our native dollar-backed stablecoin, which has already grown to a market cap of almost $3 billion in less than 2 years. And of course, you can mint and redeem USDG on Robinhood for free. Hillary was the lead on this, so she's probably more qualified than me to show you how it all works.
Thanks, Johan. But really, anyone can do this. That's kind of the whole point. So in order to access these higher rates, you usually have to set up your own non-custodial wallet, navigate a new protocol, figure out all kinds of permissions, and then finally connect multiple applications to track your performance. But not today. Now you will be able to access these rates in a self-custody wallet that's embedded directly into your main Robinhood app. You can put your crypto to work and start earning rewards instantly, with everything visible where you already manage your portfolio today. Okay, so what is the rate?
The question on all of our minds.
Yes. Before I show you, when we looked at other products, we saw they would lead with a really impressive hero rate. Then within days, or actually in my case, literally within the same day, that rate would drop by as much as 100 basis points. So that's why Robinhood Earn is launching at a 7% APY.
What? 7%?
And that's not all. The APY moves in step with the volume of loans, an approach we believe will result in a more predictable rate over time.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, now let's discuss the second problem with higher rates.
No
safety.
surprise.
I
like that.
definitely don't want to end up like Johan. So we searched the globe to find the best insurance we could, and we found exactly that. 2 insurers, 1 shared mission. We've partnered with the venerable Lloyds of London, who bring 3 centuries of strength, and Realm, whose expertise are built for the digital asset economy.
Okay.
And Vlad, this will actually be one of the largest ever insurance program across the crypto industry.
Quite possibly, rumor has it, the largest, right?
Now, this is a
Potentially.
good time for an insurance
underneath
company
this,
to
the
get into
lending itself
crypto, and
runs
it's
on
kind of a
Morpho,
good
one of the
indicator
most
for the
established
market as a
protocols in
whole.
decentralized
Because if an
finance,
insurance company is
all
willing to insure
accessible via
something
the
like
main
this,
Robinhood
then they
app.
have faith that
So I'm actually
even
going to
at
show you how
sort
easy
of
it
a
is to lend my
bottom or
crypto
a bad time that
and
we're at,
earn this 7%.
that they're still
And
going to
fair
insure it. So
warning, the
when things get
7% was
better,
just too
this will be
good, so I
better too.
actually deposited about 20,000 a few days ago. And as you can see here, it's doing pretty well. So I'll lend a little bit more, and I'll lend about $1,000 so you can see the full experience at scale. This product uses USDG, but you can actually start with your own cash balance. And rather than buying USDG and then separately starting a deposit, we've made it a seamless flow so that you can both buy and lend within the same experience.
Very good.
All right, I'll start by lending. I'll input $1,000. I'm going to confirm my USDG purchase. And by submitting, I'm actually authorizing this transaction on chain. So that's 3 taps and faster than swiping my credit card.
7%.
And it's definitely faster than the agentic credit card purchase you just demonstrated.
The deposit will settle on the Robinhood chain within a few seconds. And as you can see, just like that, the earnings are accumulating right now, live. Okay, so now let's say I'd like to use a portion of these funds for a vacation, say right after this event.
What's up with all these vacations?
You know, it's a summer after all.
It's as easy as clicking withdraw, inputting an amount, review, submit, and again, in a matter of seconds, the USDG will be available back in my Robinhood crypto account.
Very cool.
So as far as I can tell, this is the first time DeFi is reaching mainstream customers at this scale with this much simplicity and launching at a 7% APY. Traditional saving rates top out well below that, and DeFi has offered high yields for years, but without the safety mainstream customers expect. What's new is the combination, a competitive rate, but now with more protection and simplicity than DeFi has traditionally offered. Today, we'll be rolling out to 1% of US customers, including everyone here in the audience that is eligible, and ramping up to all qualified customers over the next few weeks. And don't forget, if you're moving your crypto over to Robinhood, we're offering a 3% match on eligible cryptocurrencies. So while I'm no mathematician like Vlad, 3% when you deposit, some 7% when you lend sounds pretty good to me. We've been working really hard on this for the last year, so I'm very excited to finally get this into the hands of
10%
customers.
what we're looking at?
Back to you, Johan.
3 in,
Hillary.
7 APY, 10%. That's crazy. How are we? Well, the bond markets are really what's helping this possible yield.
Thanks to Hillary for the first time.
Well,
in
not
this
possible.
speech.
This is the yield, but
Pretty good. Pretty
the
good.
bond market
But
itself is
tell us,
helping
how are you feeling about
companies
tonight's
give a
report?
yield like
Do
this.
you think we accomplished the mission?
Well, Johan,
Interesting.
I don't intend to be ungrateful, but for a tribute, I was expecting a bag of gold or some valuables, not exactly a product launch. So, do you have nothing else for me?
All right, Vlad. We all know your net worth, and 7% of yield on your existing net worth, that's way better than a bag of gold.
I'm not going to lie. I was doing the math in my seat there.
Well, send it over.
Okay, I love that confidence. Anyway, you had asked earlier whether I really believed that the world was flat. You yourself have just proven it so, and expanded ownership to every corner of the globe.
All right, I see what you just did there. But, you know, I think we have
It's
enough.
not
You can
flat.
finally erase your chalkboard now.
Well, I don't know about that, Johan. You see, I'm an explorer at heart. We never erase our maps. We push further into the unknown, and we add to our maps. Because, you see, there are always new regions where ownership is less common. There are important discoveries to be made. There are incredible possibilities of this technology that we're building to be shared with customers and, of course, with the world. So, what do you think, Johan? Do you think you and the team can handle all this?
Well, you know, if you didn't make them all quit today, I'm sure they can.
Great. I've got to admit, Johan, I am pleased with your progress, and I'm also pleasantly surprised by the innovative spirit you have here in the old continent. I think it's time for me to leave you to your business because you're doing just fine without me being here. Keep an eye on those admirals, though.
I will.
And thank you also to everyone here for coming from all corners of the earth to be with us tonight. Godspeed, and see you at Hood Summit.
Yeah! I'll see you all at Hood Summit, too. Look for the guy in the hat. The very hard hat to miss. All right, another great event by Robinhood. The worth is square here in the chat. That's really funny. Now, there's going to be more and more takeaways that I'm going to have from this event coming up throughout the week and through some future podcasts. Let me bring this down and close this out. Great stuff by Robinhood as always. We'll get in a good position for y'all. Now, I'm expecting a lot of news to come out and people to be using it, but for me personally, I'm excited for the additional use of my agentic technology to be able to trade cryptocurrency. That's great for me personally, because now I can trade in hours that I'm basically dead to the world, right? A man's got to sleep. I've got a toddler, right? I got a family. I can't just be up at 3:30 in the morning. So in Hawaii, this is going to be great for us traders, having our agents be able to follow our methodologies and our systems and being able to go out there and trade. Also, breaking a Guinness World Record as for purchasing the most amount of items in 3 minutes with an agentic credit card. That was pretty cool. Also, it proves you can buy 200 unique items for specific people in minutes, not hours, like it would usually take. Just imagine the Christmas shopping that'll be now streamlined because you can just have your agents, well, purchase things for you. Especially if you, throughout the year, maybe put in a data set of your guests. Like, my friend likes this, my brother likes that, my sister likes this, sort of thing. And then throughout the year, it weights, it finds the best product in those parameters, and it finds the best price for that product in the parameters. And then boom, all of a sudden, your Christmas shopping's done, your birthday shopping's done. Agents will just be purchasing things on your regard in the future, right? Whether it's right now with your choice or your credit card company will eventually allow it for you. I'm grateful to be on the cusp and, well, on the cutting edge with Robinhood Agentic Credit Card. Now, I haven't gotten that started yet, mostly because I personally don't make a lot of purchases, but I can see this working out really well moving on the rest of the year. Might have actually worked really well. Nah, actually, I like personally buying gifts. And I like making stuff. So as far as gift giving goes, may not be that important. But on that subject, with Robinhood Chain and tokenized stocks, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure if it's available to us as US users, but hopefully it is, because that means that I can now gift wedding couple stocks. I can give my friends a stock token and then they can transfer that into the actual stock shares. This is going to be very bullish for individual bartering as well. I can't believe they brought this up. Like, I was talking about this at the beginning of the podcast when you guys first joined me, and now it came through literally an hour and a half ago, or hour and 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to sit on this information, wrap my brain around it. Another banger event by Robinhood, as always, hyping us up for Robinhood Summit this coming September. I'm bringing my entire Ohana with me. I'll be with you guys in the convention. They'll be enjoying Houston and seeing some of the cool stuff it offers. Honestly, I can't just, like, my brain is buzzing with the possibilities now, because now I can add a crypto sleeve to my agentic, my agency, right? Because there are a few agents just going on its own over there. So I'm excited for the future of autonomous trading for me because of the hours that I have. Now, people who live in New York have the entire day to trade. Here, I've only got a few hours after I wake up, so the half the day can now be traded by my agents. And honestly, I'm elated by that because that's twice the amount of time that someone or something on my behalf is trading the markets. But on that note, I'll leave you with that. As always, a hui ho, farewell. Please stay safe. Check on your mental health, as always, as Drew Carey says. I love you. I'll see you in the markets, as well as I'll see you on the porch. Oh, and call your parents. They love you. Call your grandparents if you still have them.